Hey everyone, I would like to start this video off by just saying happy birthday to one of my viewers, one of my subscribers. So yes, happy birthday to Emily from Melbourne in Australia. And also to one of my 13-year-old subscribers, Chloe. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I know bullying is a very big thing for you, and you just got to try to stay positive and not let them get the best. I mean, fuck me, yeah, get to you because sorry for the swearing. Um, because really, all bullies are just jealous that they can't be you, and it's really fucking annoying. That's really upsetting that they feel so insecure that they have to insult others. Um, I actually have I actually have really bad depression, and when I see others getting bullied, it makes me feel a lot more like shit because I've been bullied a lot when I was younger, and I would like to actually give some respect to Joe Weller, fucking good man from England, for actually standing up for people with depression and other mental health issues. I know it was hard for Joe to actually come out publicly about having depression, and it was run of JJ or KSI, which is a fucking bullshit name. Um, it was run of JJ to take the piss out of people with depression because they had a boxing match coming up. I might do a video on what sort of person JJ is later on in the week. Sorry for the bad camera work. Yeah, I might do a video on what JJ is like later on in the week, and his little brother Deji, bunch of or comedy shorts gamer, because I really do not like people who take mental health as a joke. It is not a joke. It's very serious, and more people should be aware of it, including more people in the US. Also, to all the victims in the Parkland, in the shooting in the US school shooting, sorry for your loss. I'm not trying to uh, what's the word? I'm not trying to defend the guy's actions, but without really being inside their head, you can't know what forced them to do what they did. Bullying could have really been a factor. It could have also been a tumour on the brain, because tumours can affect the brain a little bit as well. And yeah, I do think mental illness could have been a factor, whether he... It doesn't take away from the fact that he did what he did, but not everybody with a mental health condition is a mad gunman or a serial killer. It's just sad to me what they're trying to do by criticizing. Yeah, okay, yes, well, he's alive. It doesn't take away the fact that he did what he did. But when he eventually dies, it should be remembered, but he should also be forgiven because he's paid his price and he is dead. Not saying he's dead now, but when he dies. Yeah, mental health is a very big thing to me, and I really want to touch on my depression a bit more in a later video, or what conditions I have in a later video, but I just want everybody to know not everyone with a mental illness is a bad person. Okay, Hollywood has fucked a lot of things up. And more people should study psychology a bit more. Neurology. And if anyone needs to talk, don't ever think suicide's the last resort. You can always message me and I will always help. I'll leave my Instagram and Twitter in the bio, as usual. Also, I would like to state that no one is ever alone. There is always hope for people. And I really want to touch on different mental illnesses that exist, different types of depression. Because one of the subtypes that I have is major depressive disorder, which can cause hallucinations to do with your mood and stuff like that, which is kind of, you can also hear voices as well, which is bad. Not necessarily bad, but it's kind of like a psychosis in a way. And I really want people to understand that it's hard to openly talk about because so many people, take the piss out of it and insult people with mental health. But yet when it affects them, they tend to rethink what they were saying all along. Right, you can joke, I'm not condoning this at all. You can tell people to go kill themselves, but if they fucking do, their blood is on your hands, and when you need someone to talk to, they might say no. But I will always help people. because that's just who I am. I don't like others suffering. It's bad. I think more people need to actually support each other and just really be there. And if you need to, if you feel like you ever feel like you need to, just reach out and call a friend up every now and then, see if they're okay. Don't just ignore it, because sometimes depression doesn't always look like people being sad and stuff, because it can be masked, and that's really a interesting thing, or sad thing, really. Yeah, but what needs to happen in the US with what I think needs to happen is, yes, you need to get better gun laws. They shouldn't be allowed, people should not be allowed to just fucking go out and buy them. They should have to pass a few tests or whatever, the sort of tests that they put your soldiers and shit to. They should keep them in the military, and the test should be run by trained military members instead of just, oh yeah, look, you're American, you can buy a gun. No. What needs to happen is they need to work a lot better on improving gun control. ARs should only be for your fucking military. Right? And you also need to improve your mental health system. I personally think what needs to happen is there should be mandatory mental health classes in schools that both teachers and students have to attend, and the classes should be run by trained psychiatrists, actual professionals, to help people better understand mental illness. And instead of people, when people are being bullied in schools, don't just say, oh, it's a fad, we can't do shit. You can do shit. If you feel like one of your students, or you see one of your students in distress from bullying, you can call the police. You can do that. You can suspend them from schools. Don't fucking ignore it and then eventually say, oh no, we lost another student. No, you can stop that by supporting them. If they need support or need someone to talk to, fucking talk to them. Don't ignore it. Right? Because teachers these days are pretty fucked when they let bullies get away with fucking everything. Okay, bullying can really affect the mind. It can affect your signals that bounce in the brain, the receivers. Now I'm talking about the brain as a machine. What the fuck? No, more people need to be supportive to each other and stop all the fucking bullshit. Stop the backstabbing. Stop posting fucking shit on Facebook or any other form of social media. Like, yeah, right, yeah, like, I get that. You're proud of your fucking food or whatever, but don't stab somebody in the back if you know, like, don't say, oh, she's a bitch, yeah, he's a fucking cunt or whatever. Don't... One thing social media should crack down on, right, is drug dealers, junkies, stuff like that posting shit on Facebook about who they're gonna rob, what they're gonna do. Facebook should shut those people down straight away and get the authorities involved, because drugs are a very big issue in the world today, which is one thing this channel is going to cover. Different types of drugs and different effects. Well, this all went from a happy birthday thing to a serious thing. But no, I'll leave it there. Happy birthday to Emily from Melbourne. Happy 24th birthday. Stay positive. I know what it's like to be excluded from things. It's not fun. And bullying is really bad. Because I know you get bullied a lot by people on here, and it's just bullshit how they do all that shit. Stay positive, and if you ever need to talk, just message me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll help, or at least try. Chloe, you know how to get my number if you ever just need someone to talk to. Try not to let the bullies get to you, because they're just jealous that you are going to be a lot better than them or have a lot better jobs than them. And yeah, you're a good kid, and you should always find an outlet. You know, drawing, boxing, music, that sort of thing, because it can really help you. It can really help you relieve some of the stress, or poetry, right? Poetry. It is good to get emotions out and stuff, your feelings, how you feel, stuff you can't get out. Well, actually, things you can't actually talk about and stuff, because you're a really good kid and you have a really bright future ahead of you, and I think more people need to learn a bit of respect and honour and loyalty. These days, the government, the media, everything fucks everything up, and it turns people against each other. People need to start using their heads instead of using their dicks or whatever. Pardon the logic there. No, people need to start using the right side of their brain more than their fucking left. Alright, now, I haven't had much sleep, so I'm going to probably just have some Subway and crash out for a bit. And God, I never actually realised I was going 19 minutes. Fair enough. And also, please do try to stay positive. I love each and every one of my subscribers, even if I don't know them, and I'll put Joe's name in the description, because I was actually talking about Joe before. But no, Weller is a real good guy for actually sticking up for people with depression against a ignorant cunt called KSI. If you're... Alright, JJ. if you're trying to insult somebody, right? If you're trying to personally insult somebody, do not bring in depression into it because you're insulting everybody with depression or a mental illness. Thank you.